Hello, I'm Jen. Welcome back to my channel, Literary Love 123, where I combine my master's in English with my passion for the horror genre to talk about the books that I read. Today's video is something different. It's impromptu. It is a horror movie trivia game where I am competing with myself. So, after the quick intro, I'll be right back and we will have some horror movie trivia. This video is informal and impromptu, so you will definitely hear my daughter in the background, and you will probably also hear my cats and my dog. Now let's just get to the game. So, in order to give you a chance to participate, I'm going to ask the question and give you the multiple choices, and then you can put in the comment, pause it, of course, put in the comment what you think, and then let us all know if you got your questions right or not. So, let me just start with the first card, and we have: which horror movie franchise featured a young Johnny Depp in one of his first movie roles? I don't need the multiple choice for this. And if you're watching this video, you probably don't either. But let me give the multiple choice options to you. Friday the 13th, that's A. B. Halloween. C. A Nightmare on Elm Street. D. Children of the Corn. And the answer is A Nightmare on Elm Street. Like, okay, probably most of us knew that one. All right, the next one is: which 1981 cult classic stars Sam Neill as a husband who begins to suspect something is very wrong with his wife? So your multiple choice options are A. Suspiria, B. Possession, C. Eyes Wide Shut, or D. Don't Look Now. My answer is Possession, and that is right. So, next question. In Stephen King's It, what was the name of the club created by the film's 7 protagonists? A, the underdogs, B, the losers, C, the screw ups, D, the cowards. And the answer is the Losers Club. All right, the next question. The quote, "I'm working on something that will change the world and human life as we know it," is said in which horror film? A. Frankenstein, B. The Terminator, C. The Fly, D. The Bride of Frankenstein. My answer for this one is The Fly, and I think that's right, hopefully. Yay! It is The Fly. All right, so the next question. What is Count Dracula's first name? A. Gustav, B. Victor, C. Boris, D. Name is unknown. Okay, my answer is D. Name is unknown. Yay! That's right. Okay, the next question is: in Halloween, what scary movie is Lindsay Wallace watching on TV? A. Night of the Living Dead, B. Psycho, C. The Thing, D. The Blob. My answer is The Thing. Yay! That's right. How are you doing? Let me know in the comments. Be sure to let me know. All right, question. Which character is the villain in Phantasm? A. The Tall Man, B. Angus Scrim, C. Tom Hanniger, D. The Mangler. And my answer is The Tall Man. And it's right. Yay! All right, the next question. Which of the following is not a way that a character has died in the Final Destination franchise? And of course, this came out, this card game, before the newest installment, Bloodlines, was released. All right, so back to it. Which of the following is not a way a character has died in the Final Destination franchise? A, hit by a garbage truck. B, incinerated in a tanning bed. C, shark attack. D, thrown off a roller coaster. And my answer is C, shark attack. Yeah. Yay, that's right. All right, the next question. Which movie star had an unfortunate end in the original Friday the 13th? A, Johnny Depp. B, Denzel Washington. C, Kevin Bacon. D, Fred Willard. And my answer is Kevin Bacon. Yay! It's right. All right, next question. In 2017, which actor played Pennywise in the remake of the horror film It? A, Bill Skarsgård. B, Stellan Skarsgård. C, Alexander Skarsgård. D, Gustav Skarsgård. I love how they just put all the Skarsgård men in this question, but the answer is A, Bill Skarsgård. Yay! I'm right. All right, the next one. In 2004, Shaun of the Dead, which of these vinyl records is not launched as Zombies by Shaun and Ed? Ooh, this one could be tricky. A, Prince, Batman. B, New Order, Blue Monday. C, Sade, Diamond Life. D, Coldplay, Parachutes. I think they didn't throw Sade's Diamond Life. That's my answer. Oh no! Oh no! They didn't throw Parachutes by Coldplay. I missed one. Damn it. All right, the next one. In The Haunting in Connecticut, what was previously on the grounds of the house that the Campbell family rents? A cemetery, B, a coal mine, C, a mortuary. Why can I not say that word? A mortuary, D, an asylum. My answer is D, an asylum. Oh no, I missed another one. It's a of course it would be the one I can't say. A mortuary. A mortuary. Let me know if you got that one, because now I've missed two in a row. I'm upset. All right, the next question. Which scary movie had the tagline, "They're here"? A, Invasion of the Body Snatchers. B, Dawn of the Dead. C, Poltergeist. D, The Strangers. My answer is C, Poltergeist. Yay! I got one right again. Thank goodness. I was getting worried there. All right, the next question. In the 1974 film Black Christmas, yeah, one of my favorites. How did the stalker communicate with the victims? A, phone calls. B, letters. C, messengers. D, strange items found in the home. My answer is A, phone calls. Yay! All right, the next question is, which horror film was not directed by Wes Craven? A, Scream. B, Friday the 13th. C, The Last House on the Left. D, A Nightmare on Elm Street. My answer is B, Friday the 13th. Yay! All right, the next question. Who starred as the woman King Kong falls in love with in the original 1933 movie? A, Fay Wray. B. Carol Lombard, C. Vivian Lee, D. Jean Harlow. My answer is A. Fay Wray. Yay! It's right. All right, the next question. Which horror series has been alleged to be cursed with rumors surrounding the deaths of 2 young cast members and other mysterious events? A. Scream, B. Poltergeist, C. Insidious, D. I Know What You Did Last Summer. My answer is B. Poltergeist. Yay! It's right. All right, next question. Who played the mummy in the original 1932 film? A. Lon Chaney, B. Bela Lugosi, C. Vincent Price, D. Boris Karloff. I'm trying to decide between Lon Chaney and Boris Karloff. Boris Karloff is my answer. Yay! I got it right. Yay. All right, the next question. In which critically acclaimed thriller do none of the leading actors actually ever speak to one another? Let me read that again. In which critically acclaimed thriller do none of the leading actors ever actually speak to one another? The Exorcist is A. B. The Shining, C. Rosemary's Baby, D. The Silence of the Lambs. What? I don't know. I have no idea. Let me just go D. Silence of the Lambs. That is the answer, but what do they mean? None of the leading actors ever actually speak to one another. Aren't the leading actors in The Silence of the Lambs Jodie Foster and Anthony Hopkins? I'm going to have to do some research on that. I'm confused. Really confused. If you know what the deal is with that, leave it in the comments because I'm confused. Okay, the next question. Which classic horror movie famously used Mike Oldfield's Tubular Bells as its main theme? A. The Amityville Horror, B. Rosemary's Baby, C. Don't Look Now, D. The Exorcist. My answer is D. The Exorcist. Yes, that is my favorite movie of all time, by the way. Not just horror movie, any movie, all category ever made, The Exorcist. All right, the next question is Psycho was the first film to show what on screen? A. Cross-dressing, B. A woman in a shower, C. Blood, D. A toilet. And I'm going to say B. A woman in a shower? Oh no, a toilet. A toilet. How did I not know that? Okay, well, I missed another one. Let me know if you got that one right. All right, the next question. 1973's The Exorcist was the highest grossing R-rated horror film of all time until it was overtaken by which film? A. Evil Dead 2, 1987, B. Scream 2, 1997, C. Paranormal Activity 2007, or D. It 2017. My answer is D. It from 2017. Yay, that's right. All right, next question. In which state does the Amityville... I am sober, but I have no excuse for why I cannot say words today. In which state does the Amityville Amityville horror take place? A, Massachusetts, B, Vermont, C, New York, or D, Chicago? And the answer is C, New York. Well, that's my answer. And yay, it's right. All right, next question. What type of animal gave birth to Damien in The Omen? A, donkey, B, coyote, C, jackal, or D, goat? My answer is C, jackal. His mother was a jackal. And yay, that's right. All right, next question. What was the name of the Steven Spielberg horror film about a driverless truck? A, Hijacked, B, Drive Through, C, Rampage, D, Duel? My answer is D, Duel. Yay! That's right. All right, next question. In Get Out, another one of my favorites, Missy Armitage uses what item as a fixation device to induce hypnosis? A, watch on a chain, B, metronome, C, teacup and teaspoon, D, musical triangle? And my answer is C, teacup and teaspoon. I don't think the making and stirring of tea has ever been as sinister as it is in Get Out. And teacup and teaspoon, yes, that is the right answer. Chilling. I still get chills when I think about that part. All right, question. Norman Bates is a character in which of the following films? At least I know I can get this one right. A, Dial M for Murder, B, The Exorcist, C, The Omen, or D, Psycho? My answer is D, Psycho. Yay! At least I got one Psycho question right. All right. In the 1984 movie Gremlins, which of the following is not one of the three rules to follow for the creature? A, no water, B, no sudden noises, C, no food after midnight, or D, no bright light? My answer is B, no sudden noises. That is not one of the rules. Yay! I love Gremlins. I saw it in the theater when I was 9 years old. Still love it to this day. All right, next question. Which of the following films is not based on a story by Stephen King? A, Rosemary's Baby, B, The Mist, C, The Shining, or D, Misery? And my answer is A, Rosemary's Baby. Yay, that's right. Bonus points if you know who wrote Rosemary's Baby. Give you a minute. R11, yay! One of my favorite books. I do like the movie, but fuck Roman Polanski. Ish. All right. Next question is, what movie ends on the famous last line, she wouldn't even harm a fly? A, Rosemary's Baby, B, Scream, C, Psycho, D, The Birds? And my answer is C, Psycho. And that's right. Yay, I got another Psycho question right. Maybe I can redeem myself. Okay, well, this is not a question card. This shows you how impromptu this is. This is alternate options. So some rules. Let's see. That's directions for the game. Are we out of questions? No, here are more. Very good. I was like, I don't want to be done yet. All right, next question. In Midsommar, one of my favorites, what title did the people of the Harga award Danny Arter with? A, Huldra, B, Lady of Midsommar, C, Summer Child, or D, May Queen? My answer is D, May Queen. Yes. Although I also like Lady of Midsommar. I like that too. All right, next question. The movie Halloween takes place in which fictional town? A. Springfield, B. Haddonfield, C. Salem's Lot, or D. Derry? And my answer is B. Haddonfield. Yay! That's right. I don't want to get yay every time, but anyway, I'm having fun. I hope you are too. Question: which famous actor has been in both Dracula and The Wolfman? A. Steve McQueen, B. Bela Lugosi, C. James Dean, D. Boris Karloff. My answer is B. Bela Lugosi. Yay! It's right. So I'm not going to stop going yay. I'm like a little kid. Yay! All right. Where does John Carpenter's 1982 cult classic The Thing take place? Another one of my favorites. A. New Zealand, B. the Mariana Trench, C. Antarctica, or D. Mount Everest? My answer is C. Antarctica. Yay! It's right. Next question. Ed and Lorraine Warren are famous for casting out demons from which classic movie? A. Poltergeist, B. Deliver Us from Evil, C. The Exorcist, D. The Conjuring. My answer is D. The Conjuring. Classic though? A classic movie? It's not that old. Anyway, next question. Oh, another Ed and Lorraine Warren. Love Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga. Do not love the real life Ed and Lorraine Warren. Not at all. All right. What is the name of the doll currently residing in Ed and Lorraine Warren's occult museum that inspired a film of the same name? A. Lulu. Oh, one of my dogs that I had for 13 years was named Lulu. I miss her. Anyway, name of the doll in Ed and Lorraine Warren's Occult Museum. A. Lulu, B. Annabelle, C. Rosemary, D. Petunia. My answer is B. Annabelle. I don't think Petunia would quite hit the same, right? Next question. In The Shining, what is the room number that Jack Torrance encounters a young lady having a bath in? So we're talking about the movie here. This is movie trivia. A 666. Little on the nose, isn't it? B 146, C 528, or D 237. My answer is D 237. And that is right. Bonus points if you know the number in the book. It's 217 in the book. All right. Oh, this is classic now. Question. The phrase, "you're going to need a bigger boat," comes from what infamous horror film? Infamous? I don't know if I would call it infamous. Okay. A. Sharknado. No, that's infamous. B. Jaws. C. Three-Headed Shark Attack. D. The Meg. My answer is B. Jaws. Yay, that's right. Next question. I think we only have like 10 more left after this, maybe. All right. In Alien, what is the name of Ripley's spaceship? A. USCSS Nostromo. B. USS Yestrom. Yestrom. Okay. C. U.S. maybe Tromo. U.S. maybe Tromo. Are you kidding me right now? And then D is USC, not Stromo. Okay. My answer is A, USCSS Nostromo. And that's right. Who did this? Other choices being USS Yes Stromo, US maybe Tromo, USC not Stromo. Oh my gosh. Okay. Next question. In what type of building does The Shining take place? A, school, B, factory, C, private home, D, hotel. My answer is D, hotel. Yay! That's right. Yes, Stromo, I can't. I can't. Okay. What horror film is set in the fictitious town of Amity Island? A, Jaws, B, Amityville Horror, C, Zombies, D, Goosebumps. Okay, it's A, Jaws. Yay, I got it right. Although props to them for putting Amityville Horror in here because, that could throw somebody off maybe. All right, next question. Which song okay. Which songwriter wrote the song The Blob for the classic 1958 horror film of the same name? Okay, now this one is hard for me. A, Burt Bacharach, Burt Bacharach? B, John Williams. I know he did the Jaws score. C, Paul Williams. D, John Barry. I have no idea here. But my answer is going to be Burt Bacharach. I like saying that last name. Burt Bacharach. Hey, it's right. It's right. Only reason I got that was sheerly, due to the fact that I wanted to say Burt Bacharach again. Next question. In the third installment of this long running horror series, the iconic villain never appears. A, Friday the 13th, B, Scream, C, Halloween, D, A Nightmare on Elm Street. My answer is C, Halloween. Yay, it's right. I like Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, even though it doesn't have Michael Myers. I think it's a campy, fun, good time. Next question. Which of these movies use the tagline, just because you're invited doesn't mean you're welcome? A, An American Wolf in London. Shouldn't that be An American Werewolf in London? B, House of Wax. C, Get Out. D, Cabin in the Woods. I don't think it's Get Out, although that would sort of fit. No. Maybe I will do Get Out. Yeah, my answer is C, Get Out. Oh, it is Get Out. How did I guess I just didn't know that was like the little what do they call it for? The tagline. I don't know. I guess I just didn't know that. But glad I guessed it. Next question. What was the name of the little girl played by Heather O'Rourke in Poltergeist? A, Lucy Ann, B, Carol Ann, C, Beth Ann, D, Michelle Ann. My answer is B, Carol Ann. Yay! It's right. Next question. What type of mask does Jason typically wear in the Friday the 13th movies? Well, I have no idea. A, clown mask. B, hockey mask. C, catcher's mask. D, surgical mask. My answer is B, hockey mask. Yay, that's right. All right, only 4 questions left, so let's see how we do. The question is, which horror villain can be summoned by saying his name 5 times in a mirror? A, Pennywise. B, Freddy Krueger. C, Pinhead. Or D, Candyman. And my answer is Candyman. 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 Yay, I'm right. Next question. Everyone remembers Jamie Lee Curtis's iconic role as Laurie Strode in the Halloween franchise. Who was her famous mother? A, Grace Kelly. B, Janet Leigh. C, Audrey Hepburn. D, Eva Marie Saint. My answer is B, Janet Leigh. Yay, that's right. Janet Leigh, who was in Psycho, as Marion Crane. All right, next question. Corey Feldman, yay, appeared in which 2 Friday the 13th films? A, A New Beginning and Jason Lives. B, Jason Goes to Hell, The Final Friday and Jason X. C, Jason Takes Manhattan and Freddy versus Jason. D, The Final Chapter and A New Beginning. My answer is D, The Final Chapter and A New Beginning. Yay! I got that right. Final question. In the 1931 classic movie Frankenstein, what is Frankenstein's monster afraid of? A, birds. B, children. C, fire. Or D, Dr. Victor Frankenstein. My answer is C, fire. Yay! Got that one right. That wraps up this informal and impromptu horror trivia game. If you played along, let me know how you did in the comment section. Also, you may have noticed that I have bookshelves and some other things behind me now. So let me know if you would be interested in a bookshelf tour video. I appreciate you watching. I would also appreciate it if you would hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that bell so we can continue to talk about books and movies and all things horror. I will see you in the next video. Thank you again for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day or night wherever you may be. Bye.